All
No.
right. Welcome to
Little
episode
privacy.
2 of campaign 6.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go! Dragons!
Welcome everyone to the main event. Okay, if you remember where we last left off, we had just got done in a battle for some money and what appeared to be a bunch of Werther's Original candies, which turned out to be rocks, of which Ammon's character ate one.
See, I got one right here.
There you go. So where we left off, the contest just got over. The announcer had walked around handing out bags of 50 gold apiece. Did all of you mark off and put it in your inventory, 50 gold pieces?
Heck yeah, I did.
Oh, I better do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Stephanie.
And I'll...
I'm just kidding. I just wanted more gold.
And I didn't do it for Erin's character, so I will do that now.
You should get double since she saved the day.
And then we'll use her money to buy
I love gold.
Well, I think I'm going to be playing her character just a bit today.
Yeah, because she dominated last time.
Yeah.
Because somebody was busy doing stuff that didn't matter.
Like checking dead bodies.
Corpses, yeah.
Yeah. But guess what? The one time that I don't do that, Kenny's going to be like, oh, you guys missed out on this adventure and
No,
$1 billion. And I'll be like,
make sure you check every chair in this game, okay, you guys? Every chair must be thoroughly checked.
I am not going to tell you guys anything.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Did that...
No, you're still recording.
What's going to happen if I... Oh, well... Alright, we'll see. The recording will get this, but you guys won't see this. Okay, so, we were here. The tavern sits across this way, and once all the money has been handed out, everyone in the tavern starts cheering. Some of them are booing, some of them are mad at you, some of them start throwing stuff at you. You get the feel and the impression that bets were made during the contest to see who would win, who would lose, who would be killed, and who would survive. And the people who lost are now visibly upset at some of you for your behavior in the contest. And as a result, the tavern kind of swells and people wander into the illusory board to either pat you on the back or to kick you in the junk for your insolence. In this kind of crowd push and the overwhelming force from the patrons, people start getting jumbled up and lost in the mess, and Esmeralda sneaks off into the back.
I say, "Caca!"
And she looks back at you and yells "caca" back, but everyone else hears "caca." What you hear, George, is "I love your voice."
Aww.
That's tender.
Right here. Right in the feel goods.
In my little bird heart.
And so Esmeralda has left the area. Some of you can try to see where she's going if you'd like, but she has currently left.
Bye.
What time is it at roundabout?
Roundabout, it's evening time. It's just kind of around or after supper time. That's why y'all had ended up being in the tavern to begin with, was to get a meal. And it was the evening meal that you were there for. So you probably have a few hours, maybe 1 or 2 left in the day before shops start to close and before the nightlife of the city comes out. And so the other character, Ia, as the horde of people come in to say good job or what the hell were you doing, Neris gets kind of picked up and hauled away in more or less a victorious barrage of happiness, as the odds against her surviving were very low, and the people that won big. And so they took her away to get her a drink, and she looked back at you and said something like, "Come on, bestie, let's go." And she's now
Did Becca
gone.
tell you to do that?
No, but based off of her performance, I'm pretty sure that's what she would have done.
Oh gosh.
Hold on, I gotta take my pants off.
What?
Alexa, turn the lights back on. That's in the recording, right? That's
is,
in the recording. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, but the thing is that we can't have any video. Like, we could just, oh, Ahmed, oh my gosh. I don't know if it should be that color. That's
What's with that rash? Should it be doing like that?
okay.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Yeah,
just want you
good
guys
thing
to-
you could hear everything we were saying for the recording.
Yeah, good news. I just matched with Nina.
Ooh.
Oh, tell Nina hi for us.
The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Wonder if she's ever gotten that one before.
Oh,
Definitely
geez,
not.
Ian,
That's
then
a-
this makes
that's
me
a
uncomfortable.
reason.
Try it.
That's original.
Sorry, were you talking about something?
No.
Yeah.
No,
I was
no,
I was
that's
waiting to see what y'all wanted to do now that the contest is over.
I want to buy stuff.
Okay.
We should go to the tavern and drink for real.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
not.
like IRL or in the game?
In the game.
I'm going to reluctantly follow Becca's character.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, be quiet, Stephanie.
Oh.
It's on. We're enemies officially. I
I
would
would-
like to trip Katie's character.
As she walks by.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
I rescind that. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, as a paladin, actually
He
you
would.
would, because she's a warlock, and warlocks are known for the worship of darkness. And since you're a paladin, it actually would be in your repertoire to try and trip her.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so what are you going to do about that?
Trip you.
I will trip you. I don't trust you and I don't like you until you prove otherwise.
Okay, Stephanie, I need you to make a
Oh,
sleight of hand check, and Katie, I need Ia to make a dexterity save for me.
oh man, I gotta sign in. Oh. Bear with. I am not prepared.
I hope everyone else is prepared or getting
I'm
prepared
prepared. I have already rolled.
right now
Wow.
while we're bringing it up, so that
Guys, come on. Let's do this. We got this. Go
Okay.
team.
I know how to do this definitely.
Hide.
Well, Stephanie is tripping me.
Wow.
I'm going to try to steal something off of. Does she have like a dagger on her belt or something?
you.
Okay, I'm on the app. Where do I go? I'm like on game log.
So here, so you're on the app. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the app here, you're gonna go up to this top menu here, and you're gonna go down to skills.
Yeah, I can't get to that little menu thing.
You can't tap on it.
I don't see it.
Are you on the computer or on your phone?
I'm on the app.
That doesn't help. Are you on the computer or on your phone?
I'm on my iPad.
Okay.
Like,
Does it look like this or does it look like this? Dark or light?
the dark one.
Okay. Do you see this page?
No.
Swipe.
Do you see... Are you even in your character?
I found it. I found it. Sorry. Okay, so skills. And what was I supposed to
Sleight
roll
of
with?
hand.
Okay. Oh, I'm not good at this. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Katie, you wanted to do a... You wanted to pick
I
her
want to
pocket?
try. I want to try to steal a dagger if she has one on her belt. Or on her
So,
belt.
so while she's tripping you, you want to grab a dagger from her belt?
Yeah, I want to maneuver away so that while I'm falling, I'm actually picking her pocket.
Okay, you can do a sleight of hand check at disadvantage because you're dodging out of the way.
Yeah,
And-
disadvantage.
And Stephanie, because your plans didn't go as you thought, you're going to be caught off balance.
Dang it.
And your perception check is also going to be at disadvantage. So why don't you roll a perception check for me, Stephanie, and Katie, you can do a sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got to roll twice. You know that, right?
Wait, I do?
That's what disadvantage means. You
Well,
roll
I
the
just
die.
clicked the option that said disadvantage.
Say what?
I clicked the die that says disadvantage.
Did it roll 2?
I didn't pay that close attention. It just showed one up.
Sleight of hand check.
If you right click on it, it gives you advantage, flat, or disadvantage. And I did disadvantage.
And you got a 21?
I don't know. Maybe not. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Well, don't
I did it again.
just roll 2 dice.
But both of them might have been really good. I don't want to do it again.
Well, that's how it works.
Okay. But that's not working.
Oh, she double tapped it so it rolls 2.
Where the heck is the history?
Oh, it's the little... Oh, I can't really show you on there, can I? Oh, it's right there. Just to the right of Campaign Night of Tal'Dorei, the little chat box. Down. Right, that one. Aha. She rolled 21 twice. It was really impressive.
Thank you.
Okay, so you rolled a 13 and a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the 2. So okay, but here.
Wait.
No, Katie, you're doing the wrong die. Look, you're doing a sleight of hand check. So you click sleight of hand twice.
I did.
Yeah, right above that. You see right above that where it says sleight of hand check? And there's 2 above that. There's another sleight of hand check that she did first.
Okay. Okay.
I have a +3 modifier.
All right. Okay. So you successfully pick her pocket of a dagger.
I can't believe she rolled 21 twice. That's insane.
Go ahead and add a dagger to your... Well, first of all, Stephanie, do you have a dagger?
And I say sharpen your dagger.
I think I do.
Well, let's have you check your inventory to be sure, because...
I'm working on that, yeah. I have a poisonous dagger that any warlock who picks it up will have their hand shrivel.
Oops.
I think that's a real thing.
You do have a dagger. So
Damn it.
Go ahead and remove the dagger from your inventory.
Oh, I only have one?
Yeah, so you're just gonna tap on it or click on it, and
Okay.
you're gonna see the option to remove in the little pop-up that comes up, and go ahead and choose remove.
Hmm.
We're already turning against each other.
She turned first.
It was just a bit of fun. That turned not fun. Okay, I removed it.
Okay, and Katie, did you add a dagger?
I'm about
Was it a specific dagger that she lost?
Just the only one she had.
It was just a regular dagger.
Regular dagger. Okay.
We'll remember this moment.
No, you will, because you don't even know.
Oh, do I not notice?
No, you noticed. Your perception check was to see how accurately you could swat her hand away.
Okay.
You didn't end up swiping away accurately enough. She was just a little too quick to dodge out of your attempt and take the dagger off your belt.
Someone like me.
So I don't have to buy one of those today.
And she says that as she's tucking it away in her one of her pockets or inside of her coat somewhere. And the crowd now surrounds you all, making more physical interactions very difficult.
I'm moved towards the guy at the bar, and I go to pay my tab.
Okay, so you're gonna head over to guy at the bar to pay your tab. Okay.
I want to. Can I sell some stuff? Trade it? No, I'm gonna trade some stuff.
He's gonna
Okay.
trade a rock that he swallowed.
What do you? Are you looking to do it in the tavern at one of the little shops in the tavern, or are you looking to leave the tavern and explore?
I'll stay in the tavern. Just see if they have some stuff that I want.
Okay, so we're gonna put you over here. Katie,
Yeah.
or no, Stephanie. What are you doing?
I would like to go exploring.
Out into the city?
Yeah, isn't that where I'm gonna go shopping?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I shall go out to the city.
Okay. What kinds of stuff are you looking for?
Weapon.
A dagger.
A dagger.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you looking for?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do any research.
Okay, look it up. And,
I'll go.
Yeah, Ammon, you got a list of stuff?
Yeah. So I changed the picture of my character to kind of have like a cloak type thing, and that's what I'm looking for.
Okay,
I'm
looking
wanting
for
to
a
trade
cloak.
some. Yeah, I'm wanting to trade some stuff that I stole off the dead bodies.
Rocks.
Okay.
Hey, I remember the dude that was bald and didn't have clothes. Yeah, I got that. I
Okay.
took it. And rocks.
Those rocks are going to come in handy. You just wait.
They are.
In like 6 months, you're going to be fighting a dragon. He's going to be looking through his inventory on 1 HP. He's going to throw some rocks. It's going to get stuck in the dragon's throat and blow up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna turn him magically into Werther's original again.
Gosh.
I actually deleted the rocks, so
Did you really?
well, the Werthers.
Okay. Cloak. Any kind of material you're looking for the cloak to be?
Cotton.
Okay. I guess.
Nothing special. No, nothing enchanted. Nothing.
Okay. That's more or less what I was curious about.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that that they'll trade in this very nice wig and a robe of silk that I have for it.
Oh.
Figure that's a pretty fair price.
And
I didn't see it on here, nor did I see it on my list,
Yeah,
but I'm
there
hoping
were-
they have it.
we're just clothes.
Okay. I guess I could look too, huh?
Is that 293 pages?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's at 137 is where it starts. Okay, armor. You don't want it to. Okay, so it's not magical.
Yeah.
We'll go with traveler's clothes.
Yeah.
2 gold pieces.
Can I just trade in my wig and robe?
Oh, okay. So inside the tavern there is a general goods area. There's a particularly unkempt minotaur standing behind the desk there. Typically minotaurs, their horns are supposed to be upright. This one of the horns is tilted downward, and he seems to be having a particularly troublesome time with a fly that doesn't want to leave him alone, and because of his general demeanor, you get the impression that he's probably not the brightest minotaur in the world. So as you walk up, he goes, "Oh, hi, what can I do for you? I saw you fighting. I like candy too."
Kind sir, I'd like to trade my robe of silk and a very nice wig for just your basic cloak.
Sir, I've not been called sir since I was in a dream once. There was this nobleman who come to town and needed help, and I gave him aid, and he called me a good sir. Are you that man?
In a dream?
You know, I could be. Is there stuff that you need help with?
This damn fly, for one. I can't seem to get rid of it.
You should shower and then it might fly away.
I like you, but you're no nobleman. Do you want to trade in this cloak of silver and a wig for a cloak? Okay, let me see here. And he starts grabbing a bunch of cloaks and he's holding them up next to you to see which one is going to fit your frame. And finally grabs one marked as my size and grabs it, holds it up next to you and goes, "Oh, okay. Here's the right size. Let me see here. The trade-in for... yeah, we can maybe do it if you give me 2 silver. We could do the trade plus 2 silver. Typically, this would cost 2 gold, but with the trade-in, I think we could do 2 silver."
You think so?
Yeah.
What if I got rid of the fly too?
If you got rid of this fly, yeah, I think we do straight up trade for it.
You got a deal.
I jump out from behind the counter and I snap up the fly with my beak and I swallow it like a bird. And I say, "Caca!" And I look and I like sneak away again.
Okay, I need you to make a an athletics check for me.
You got it. Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics. Okay, here we go. 22.
Okay,
That was a
22.
20. That was a 20.
So, It was a natural 20?
Natural 20 plus 2,
Okay.
yeah.
You got to call out natural 20 because that means
Okay, sorry.
something special happens. So you jump out quickly, snatch the fly, right as it's like mid swat, and you're gone and away before anyone really knows what happens. You were that fast and that good that the Minotaur doesn't even notice, like, that you had done anything, that you were even there. You were so fast. And so he's left. He looks down at you, Ammon, and goes, "Whoa, what did you do? I don't understand. Where'd it go?"
I'm that good, man. I got rid of it. Noble or not, you've got a deal, right?
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, here. Here's your cloak. Give me the... Oh, this is a fine wig. And he puts it on like one of his horns, the one that's sticking up, and it kind of dangles down. He goes, what do you think of it? Do I look fashionable?
You look pretty.
Oh, you're too much. You're too much. All right.
Needs to roll a deception check.
Anything else?
Hey, not from that guy. No.
Not from that guy.
Okay, so you turn, walk away, and he's still stroking it, and you can see from
Stroking
across
the wig. Stroking the wig. Instead of recording, he is stroking the wig.
from a nearby wall. The guy who lost the wig, you can see him staring daggers at the Minotaur, because now to get it back, he has to either convince or fight a Minotaur to get his hairpiece back. Okay, Ammon, what would you like to do next?
Me?
Yeah, did you have more stuff?
Yep. I would like a blow dart gun.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
My best. And that is actually in the inventory. So
It's really a blowgun.
Okay. Okay, so if you head over to the armory section, you'll find a particularly small dwarf who is standing standing on top of a barrel next to the desk, and you can see smaller barrels leading up to it like stairs, and he's standing there with a particularly surly look on his face, quite angry, almost like Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs, and he just, as you approach, "What do you want?"
I need a blowgun and some needles.
Don't we all?
Sounds like a personal problem to me, but yeah, we do.
Do you need it to be anything special, or do you just need the tube?
You know what? For now, just the tube, just the tube, just a basic blowgun.
Blowgun! He screams over his shoulder, and then you see a bunch of other small heads bobbing in the background as you can hear things being picked up and pushed and moved aside. And after a couple of minutes of him just glaring at you, another dwarf comes out holding what looks like a giant rod to him, but is in fact a small blowgun to you. And he goes, handing it up. That'll be 10 gold pieces for the blowgun. And you wanted some darts?
I need some darts. Yep. These ones I need to be a little bit special. They need to be able to do more than just give someone a good poke.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I see what you did there.
Do you now? Okay.
I like this guy.
Well, you got a couple options. If you're talking about magical darts, then I don't really sell magical ones here. If you're looking for something
like,
of
poison?
an alchemical nature. Oh, poison. Oh.
Where it does like, maybe 1 damage each round, no matter what,
Okay.
as long as it
okay.
hits.
Are we looking for like lethal damage, or are we looking for like debilitating damage?
Lethal.
Lethal. Oh. Well, the darts are fairly expensive each, and because of the way that they're constructed, you have to be pretty close to use them.
Yeah.
Max range of about 20 feet,
It's okay.
and because they're so hard to push out of the tube, you kind of have to give it your all to get the full 20 feet. And as soon as you fire it, it will smash immediately upon impact, regardless of the surface that it impacts on. So it'll be rendered useless immediately after you use it. So if that's something you'd still like to do, it will cause almost immediate death upon hitting. Within 30 seconds, the humanoid character should be dead.
Sounds like a pretty powerful needle. I was just hoping for something that kind of did damage slowly throughout the battle.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, we got
yeah,
some debilitating ones that
okay.
can do things like hurt them, weaken them, make them harder to move around, harder to focus. Maybe it makes their eyes blurry.
Yeah. Sounds like I could probably get like 20 of those for 25 for a gold piece, right?
For debilitating?
Yeah, for sure.
You are adorable. Hold on. Winston, get up here. Okay. And you see this dwarf, the one that handed him the pipe, comes up, and he looks at him and says something in Dwarvish, and the other one looks at you and goes and turns and runs into the back, and after a couple seconds you hear a bunch of other little voices just as they're all now laughing at you. Okay.
What's so funny, man?
Oh, you are something else, my lad. For each debilitating dart, it costs 1 gold piece, and if you want the poisonous one, it costs 20 gold pieces per. So if you want regular darts, yeah, we could do something like 25 to 30 per, and then you can try to seek out some other means of doing what you're looking for, perhaps soaking them in poison or specialty kinds of acid, or anything that you can think of. But if you want our special mark of marksmanship and expertise on it, it's going to be more than a few copper pieces, my friend.
Fine. I'll get 10 of your debilitating needles. You
Okay.
crook.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, crook? you shithead. Okay. Winston, 10 DBs, 10. Okay. All right. Okay, we got that'll be 10 gold pieces.
So 20 altogether, eh?
20 altogether. Yeah.
Okay. You got it. Crook.
Shithead here. Crook and shithead. We're quite a duo.
All right. You
okay.
have a fine day.
With these debilitators, I'll let you know a little bit about how to use them. You can actually set what they do on the dart themselves. That's why they're so expensive. You can set it to confuse, to dizzy. You can set it to fear, or you can set it to sleep. So with any 4 of those, if it hits the target and actually does damage to it, then whatever you've set it as will determine what happens to the target.
Got some melatonin darts, huh? Put them right to sleep.
Some weed darts. All right. Okay. Well.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got for now.
Yeah, okay. And he turns around, jumps down the barrels, and goes into the back. And as you're walking away, you can hear them all laughing again.
Did Alphonse listen in on that conversation that they just had?
Yeah, but I don't think I could understand it. Let's see.
Oh, to the Dwarven language? The Dwarven conversation? Or are you talking about George's character?
Sorry, George's character.
Oh, me. Was I listening in on that?
Yeah.
What I kind of wanted to do with mine is I kind of have everything I need. I kind of want to just like sneak and like trail behind Ia and her lover, best friend, and just kind of like follow them and like listen in on their conversation.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay,
the intrigue.
For the sake of the timing of events, as everyone was walking away, and Ammon started doing, or Alphonse started doing his shopping, as the throng of people passed by Alphonse is when you did your beak attack against the fly,
Cool.
And you just got caught up in everyone that was moving past you. Stephanie, is there anything that you'd like to do in the city?
I think I just want to mainly walk around and explore so I can kind of see where everything is, I guess. I don't know.
What kinds of things are you looking for? Anything in particular, or are you just walking around kind of getting your bearings?
Yeah, I just kind of want to do that. Maybe look for, like, I don't know, places that I could make a quick escape from, or I don't know. I just want to get a good sense of direction so I can know where I'm going.
Where is my... Oh, here it is. Okay, let me... So, this is Whitestone.
Ooh.
This is the city in which y'all are in right now. Right now, you guys are in a slightly run-down tavern about here.
Okay.
Kind of on the outskirts of town, kind of near the Parchwood Timberland. Yeah, so not quite city center, but close enough that if you needed to make a quick escape through either the exit to the northeast or the southeast, you could.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction do you want to wander?
Let's see. Let's go. Where's like the more like where are we at again?
Right here.
Okay, so where is that kind of like where the like slum, like lower kind of class places are, is over here?
Not really lower class people. This is where some of the lower class businesses are.
Okay.
You kind of have the city broken up into, commercial and residential areas. So you have a bunch of commercial areas kind of in this section,
Okay.
and the residential more over here.
Okay.
And the closer you are to the city center, the more expensive it is. And so your the place that you're at isn't the highest end of places that you can be at. It's it's far better than anything that you'd find along the road traveling. But they can't quite afford the same rate that someone deeper downtown could. So even though they're working here, it's likely that they live over in this section.
Nice. So I'm kind of interested in, I looked up this thing called a weapon of warning. Would that be something I could possibly afford or buy here?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Let me.
Well, there's a lot of different types.
Yeah. Let me do. Probably not afford quite yet, because the essence of it is that you can never be surprised, which is a core mechanic of the game. The typical cost for something like this is in the tens of thousands of gold.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's
Classic.
quite out of your range. Though if you were looking for something like that, you'd probably end up in near the heart of Whitestone over here, where some of the higher end shops are, where it's kind of hard to find an item that doesn't have some sort of magical essence to it. But the lowest price thing over there is probably around 500 gold.
Okay. 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 Hmm. Okay. Well, I think I'm. Let's have me go exploring south, and then I'm good.
Okay, so we want to travel along this road here
Yeah.
toward the southern ward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't get attacked.
What do you mean?
Penny would never do that. What?
So as you're walking away from the whetstone, you have that feeling of, gosh, I hope I don't get attacked. And as you have that thought, that feeling, there are a couple of guards that come around a corner, kind of doing a patrol, and off in the distance you can see several more guards, and you get the feeling that this is a heavily protected and fortified city, both because it's a religious capital on the continent, as well as the fact that there are some dragonborn diplomats in the in town, which you are very well aware of, and they are also quite aware of you, and so you are off by yourself, but people are noticing you. The guards, especially, are noticing you quite with quite earnest. So as you walk south past guards who nod at you or tip their fedoras at you and say, "Mellet, sir." You walk past several little food shops, places that you can get things like pastries, little meals, a little shop that you can get some trinkets in, as well as little necklaces and beads and things of that nature.
beads?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, they're all connected to each other. They're pretty big, and you have to like pull them.
Gosh.
So
And
mad.
you pass by like a livestock area, where you see some horses grazing off into the field over here, as well as another field over here with some big winged bird looking things. They're
brother.
almost like Pegasus, but with the head of a lion on it.
Oh wow!
And as you walk by, you notice that the fences are considerably higher. And as you get a little too close to one of the fences, one of them jumps and growls at you. You decide whether or not it startles you or not. Nothing happens, but you decide whether or not it startles.
I would like to growl back.
Oh, okay. Roll intimidation for me.
Oh no! Oh dear.
Rawr.
Never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to engage.
Do it.
Okay.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so funny.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I have to go all the way back at the thing. It didn't save my spot. Sorry.
How's our health, by the way, if we got hurt?
Yeah, do we recuperate or I guess
Have to
the
rest?
time has passed.
Yeah, you have to rest. You either do a short rest for an hour where you practically do nothing, or a long rest in the evening, which restores all of your hit points
And it's
and
pretty
restores
close
all
to-
your spells.
It's pretty close to nighttime now, right?
Yeah, it is definitely dusk. The sun is going down.
Ooh.
What?
I rolled a 20 for
An
intimidation.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Wow. Wait, no, it wasn't.
It was 18 plus 2.
Yeah,
That's not a natural 20.
unnatural.
That's,
call
yeah,
it
they said
unnatural.
unnatural. So dirty 20. You got a dirty.
Dirty.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
A
So
Provo
with your
Blonde 20.
super dirty 20, as the winged lion horse creature jumps down and growls at you, you turn instinctively and growl back at it, and it has a bit of a surprised look on its face as it backs up a few steps, turns and looks at some of the other creatures, and then skulks away, still making eye contact with you, like it's been warned, but it's gonna remember you for this.
Ooh, remember.
I am the master.
Mufasa.
Do you want to keep heading south along this road here?
Yes. I'll do a full loop unless I die before I make it.
You want to go
Oh my
the entire loop around here?
I mean, I don't know when my turn ends.
She's gonna be up all night walking.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not looking to do anything in particular, we can say that, yeah, over the next 3
Okay.
hours, you make your way in around. And if you want to tell me any things that you take notice of, like the kinds of places, I can help fill in the details. Up to you.
I'm not really looking to do anything in particular other than just kind of explore. I just want to have a good understanding of the
She's
whole.
looking for a good time.
Oh.
Okay. All
Are
right.
you taking note of like hotels or certain types of shops or
Yeah,
anything like that?
the beach shop sounded really cool.
So
So
let's say that as you walk down down south here, come up around past the residential area, you see that it goes from fairly high end down here, which is a bit surprising, to low class, to really low class. And as you come up around here, we have some very high end homes, and a couple of them even come up along the road here before it cuts down into the main city square here, where you see a bunch of those shops I was talking about before, where things from the windows just seem to be glowing of their own accord. And even a couple of the items seem to be moving on their own mind.
Oh.
And you can choose to keep going around the outskirts if you'd like, or if you want, you can try to cut down the city center here to get a more in-depth look at what things are where.
Let's go to the shops with the magic glowy items.
Okay.
And then can I ask the shopkeeper if he's having a sale on any great items? I don't know
Okay.
what I want.
What kind of shop are you just one of the ones with clothing?
No, I want like a weapon shop.
A weapon shop, okay. So one that you see as you're walking over has writing on it that you recognize as being Elvish, but you don't know what it says. And at least I don't think you know what it says. Do you know Elvish?
No.
Yeah, but you can tell that it's a blacksmith or an armorer of sorts, as the sign indicates such. And so you walk in and you see this really old, like elves typically look young and fair, and you found the only 80-year-old, like Korean woman looking guy who's
gosh.
just like, you can tell he was an elf or should be an elf, but he's kind of hunched over, and even though he's still quite tall, not as tall as you, kind of with his hunched back, looks up a bit and goes, "Oh, you're a big one, aren't ya? What can I do for you today?"
Do you have any, I don't know what's the word.
Oh, I'm good at this. I am. Pickles.
Do you have any
Robes.
special items for sale?
Special. Oh. What kind of special are we talking about? You looking for some Werther's Originals? He pulls out a Werther's Original from seemingly air. It's only 5 gold pieces for this one.
5 gold pieces? You're crazy, man.
Suit yourself. What specials? Let me think here. Specials. We have we have an abundance right now of scimitars. You know what a scimitar is? Curved blade. Good. Yes. You seem like you know your way around a weapon. We have some extra scimitars in stock. They're not super strong as you might imagine, but they do have a +1, and for once per battle you can have automatic advantage on attacks, just for 1 turn though, and it runs just a very low cost of 600 gold pieces, so as opposed to the 1,000 that it usually is marked at. But today it's 30% off, but for the diplomat's kin, I can knock off an extra 100 gold. Should I fetch it for you?
It's much too expensive for me.
I should have guessed from the Werthers that you couldn't afford much else.
Wow.
Ouch.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Anything else you need or would like to inquire about?
I guess I'll buy a Werther's.
Do you want this one or do you want a new one?
I would like a new Werther's Original.
Yeah. You
Your
want
best-
an original?
Isn't that what they're called?
Oh, I mean, there are lots of different Werthers. And you want an original?
Yes.
Okay. That's why they cost so much, you know. If you got any of the other ones, secondary, the tertiary, whatever, they'd be less expensive, but original, okay. And he walks slowly away from you to a small box sitting on a table. Very beautiful box, ornately decorated. polished hardwood, intricate designs all over it. And he opens up the top very carefully, and sitting up on a pedestal is a singular Werther's Original candy. And as it opens up, the box itself just seems to emit light, and you can almost hear faint singing in the background. And he looks down at it and goes, 5 gold pieces, and this could be yours.
I'll take it.
Okay. So he...
Does it come with the box?
No. I'm afraid you can't afford the box. You are funny, though. Are all Dragonborns as funny as you?
No.
I have a unique one with me, then. He hands you the Werthers and holds his palm out for the 5 gold.
Okay, I hand him the 5 gold.
With amazing speed, he grabs it and pockets it right away, almost as though he's used to doing that over the who knows how many hundreds of years this man has been alive for. And I will send you a description of what you bought later.
And then do I just remove the 5 gold?
Yeah. Yeah, you would go to your...
Got it.
Okay. And what was your name, Dragonborn?
You can call me War.
War. Without it, none of us would be here, and with it, all of us will one day die. Very good. Well, my name was Luis Guzman.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I'll probably be back when I have more gold.
No. Yes. Much, much later. Yeah.
I like you, Luis Guzman.
Yeah, it won't matter. I like you. Okay, bye. As you leave his shop, the little bell that jingles, you hear his voice unmistakably instead of the jingle of the bell that says, "Thank you, come again." And which is weird to hear coming from a bell, because as it jingles, you hear a bunch of his voices overlapping, saying that. Just instead of the jingle, 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 you hear, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, come again."
What an odd little shop.
Okay, where to next?
I don't know. I feel good about that. I don't know. Is it late now?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You walk around the entire town.
You walked around, like, even at a brisk walk, it took you a few hours at a slow pace.
Where are my accommodations for the night? Did I plan that already, or
You did not. You can stay with your family if you'd like up at the main
family
manor.
That's lucky.
But you may also stay at the tavern down here. Along the way, you did see there's a really nice hotel right here on Dawnfather Square, and another one across the way. Judging by the people standing outside and the people going in and out based off their clothing, you get the impression that it's very high end. You did see a few places along here that were more or less campsites for rent, with bedrolls that you could sleep on next to complimentary fires to help you get through the night. And If you were to stop and ask a couple of guards for places to spend the night at, they could give you some kind of medium accommodations down here into the common ward. There's a string of little hotels along this little side of the street, which you can typically get a room at for a couple of gold pieces a night. But they tell you if you tell any of the establishments that you are with the Dragonborn what is that called? The
diplomatic party.
Yeah, with them, that it's likely that they can bill the manor directly, and it'll cover your cost.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds.
Since it's so late, I'll probably plan on just going and staying with the family tonight, since I didn't make any prior plans.
Okay, so you go up into the manor house. As you walk up, there are guards that stop you and then ask you a few more or less security questions, which you answer just fine. As
What
it was
is your
something that you
mother's
had to
maiden
do.
name? Oh,
As it was something that you had to do. Yeah, you want to answer what your mother's maiden name was?
we are recording.
And
I remember my last name in this game.
and so as you get in, it is quite late. And as you start entering your room, your father comes out from his room, having
Busted.
been obviously waiting for you to get back.
Oh,
And
dang it.
he comes walking up to you and, "Where have you been? I need to know. You are my daughter. You represent me."
Son.
Son, I am a son.
That's what I said.
I am a man!
I can't ever remember.
Prove it. Okay. You are my son. You represent me. I demand to know what you've been up to.
I don't need to report my every move to you, father.
True. You don't have to tell me what you were doing.
I texted you.
But if you would like to continue to enjoy this trip as a free opinion haver and free doer of your will, you will do and say what I tell you. Otherwise, you will sit in assembly with me all day so I can keep an eye on you. What would you like to do?
Well, you
God,
know
you're
that's not
embarrassing
going
me.
to happen. So I was just out exploring the city, okay?
So as you grumbled, he instinctively growled back and takes a snap at you with his jaws to make an intimidation check.
Rough.
It's a cool dad.
Ah, rough.
This isn't his character,
Just the
but
way your mother likes it, Trebek.
this isn't him either. I just need a D20.
Did I miss the memo and said that the Dragonborn people were in town?
So the Dragonborn are here for some diplomatic assembly or something.
I see.
That's what brought me here, because I came with my family.
Oh,
My jerk dad is some bigwig.
oh.
So he snaps at you, and immediately he stifles any kind of whining or complaining out of you, and you feel very taken aback by his sudden act of aggression at you.
Oh. Okay, I take 2 steps back away from him.
Okay, and you tell him that you were wandering around and exploring.
I was just out exploring the city.
Pine Werther's original.
Did you
No, I don't want to tell him I bought anything.
did you
Oh,
get
oh, oh.
any? Did you get into any fights?
I told you I was only exploring.
She's lying.
You
Or
you
he's
can
lying.
explore and get into fights. What do you think guerrilla warfare is, child? It's when you're exploring and you get into a fight. They're not mutually exclusive. Stop dodging my question and answer. Yes or no. Did you get into any fights?
Just one small one, but it was more of a game, really.
Everything is a game for spoiled little children like you.
Oh.
Who did you
I'm
hurt
well
and
aware
who did
that
you... Who do I need to pay off to make this go away? Who did you hurt?
No one knew it was me. I didn't give my name out to anyone.
It doesn't... We're the only Dragonborns in town. Why would it matter if they knew your name? I brought you up better than this. Where was this? Tell me.
I don't know. Some janky tavern.
Janky tavern.
So not only did you not go and explore, but you went to a tavern and got into a tavern fight? Is that what I'm understanding?
It was more of a game.
Again, you and the games. Tell me, how many people were playing this game?
I don't know, like 5 or something.
You fought 5 people at a tavern in a city that we are guests in?
Okay, I'm starting to side with the dad here.
No!
Perhaps you staying with me at assembly would be the best thing after all.
Definitely got in trouble.
Run away. Run away.
I apologize for my poor choices. I promise to do better and represent the Dragonborn in the future.
Who's Froda?
Go ahead and roll a deception check for me.
Oh, dang it.
I want to roll an insight check for this guy.
Which one is that under?
It was so close to the natural 20. That was so close.
Dude,
The B is the natural 20. That was just... Oh.
Oh, thank goodness. I rolled a 19.
Oh, what?
Is that with your modifier on there too?
No, it was a natural 19.
But she doesn't have any. She did.
Yeah,
she
I
did
have
deception,
plus 0.
Oh, okay. Well, his modifier was a 4, and he rolled a 14. So he just believes you.
Yes.
Maybe it is the assembly. Maybe it is the long days of negotiations with creatures we could stump out in the middle of the night without even wrinkling our tails.
You guys have tails?
I am
I
very irate.
Ooh.
Go to bed now. And tomorrow, try not to play any more games. And he turns around and walks away back to his room. And as he shuts the door, he shuts it quietly and then realizes what he's done and opens it up and slams it.
And I say, yes, sir, and send him a sarcastic salute.
And you say,
I
"Eat
saw
my
that."
shorts, man.
Okay, so you're turning in for the night?
Yes, that
Okay.
is my day.
Okay, George,
Yes.
what is Geldrick Longbone doing?
So I was following Ia, and I was kind of just trying to listen in on their conversation because she's following that one other person we have, right?
Nearest.
Eris.
Okay.
And I was trying to listen in and see what they're doing. But then I also want to look for housing once it gets too late. So if it's getting late, I'd like to find some housing.
Okay. You can try to find housing at the tavern that you're in. They did have themed rooms. You can go up and inquire about a Kenku themed room and see if they have anything available. Or you can wander out and find other accommodations elsewhere. If you ask someone at the tavern, like someone who works there, for a place that isn't the tavern, they'll likely tell you someplace much worse.
Would it make sense if I tell you guys where I plan on going after, or?
Yeah. I want to follow her for a little bit and then like see where I end up, because I'm just like trailing her in like a creepy way, stalker way, like without her knowing.
You're doing the creep.
I'm doing the creep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Ia has been picked up and taken away to a table to join in the revelry of drinks while people learn her name and call out her praises. And after she gets a few drinks in her, she begins playing some of her instruments, her drum.
You're talking about Neris?
Yes, I'm sorry, Neris.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm not going to be drinking.
And just carrying on, having a good time, playing to the crowd, and the crowd is just loving it. Yeah, did you say that you were following Neris, or you were following after her?
I was going to for a little bit, but if she's going to get all drunk, then I'm going to sneak out and start doing my own shopping. Okay.
I need you to make a stealth check for me.
Okay. I'm going to do so good. 14! That's Esmeralda.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
Is that a natural 20?
Yes, it is. So she sees you doing this.
Esmeralda or Neris?
Neris sees you trying to sneak away and says, Bestie, where are you going? You gotta have another drink with me. Come on. You actually haven't even had one. Come on, just have one drink with me. Everyone, this is my new best friend. Let's give it up for her. And everyone starts clapping and applauding, and the crowd is starting to kind of like push you in toward the center where everyone is drinking and having a good time.
Nope. I'm gonna try to fight away from them.
Okay, so you're gonna resist and try to escape?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything to Neris, or are you just gonna turn and bolt?
I'm gonna tell her that I need some air.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm not feeling too good. I need some air. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna try to like fight against the crowd.
Okay. She's going to fully support this. We get her. And she's gonna say, I can help with that, and chases after you. And yells to the crowd, be right back. Nobody go anywhere. And she's going to follow you outside.
Shit.
All right. When you get to the front, are you stopping? Are you continuing to run? What are you doing?
I'm not running. I'm just going to walk briskly up towards like the square. Am I familiar with the town at all?
You're somewhat familiar with the town.
Would I know where the town square is?
You can kind of deduce it because you're literally on the outskirts, and you can see where some of the taller buildings are, and so you can head in that direction if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in that direction.
Okay. Well, she's gonna catch up to you and pat you on the shoulder, and she's gonna say, "Here you go, bestie," and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you, and she's gonna do 8 points of healing to you, and ask you if you feel better as you
If I already was at full health, what would that do?
Nothing. She wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, but I still would like some air, so I'm just going to go and look at some shops for a moment. You can go back if you'd like.
Oh, it's okay, bestie. I don't mind tagging along.
Shit. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna head towards town, and I'm not gonna really say anything to her, but I'm gonna head towards town, and I'm gonna be looking for a candy shop, a place that has healing potions, and a bookshop.
Okay, so as you start walking away, she scoops up your arm, and as your mind zones out into another plane of existence while you think about things, she's just droning off in the background, talking at light speed about her favorite things and why you guys are going to be besties, but it just starts muddling out, and you can hear that she's asking questions, but she's asking questions and answering them at such an incredible rate. You're not saying anything, and she feels like the conversation is going along swimmingly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
So you want to go to a candy shop?
A candy shop, a place that sells healing potions, and a bookshop.
Okay. So you do find a sweets shop called the Massive Cavity. So as you walk in, they have all sorts of sweets. And it's kind of like a Spencer's Gifts, where at the front, everything seems sweet and innocent, but the further back in the shop you go, the more scandalous the candies become, shaped and obviously designed after.
Are there gummy penises in this shop?
Yeah, if you go back far enough, you can find some long, they're literally called anaconda gummies. They're really long snakes. And they seem to have been made with a little bit of magical essence to them, where they will they have a little tongue that comes out and flickers from the head of this to give it the impression that it is a snake, but it's obviously a really big penis.
Okay. I'm going. Is Becca or is Nara still talking to me?
She is, and as you've entered in, she stops talking for a brief moment to see all the sweets, and then her eyes lock onto the giant penises in the back, and she just goes slightly silent. And by slightly, I mean incredibly silent for probably the next 2 or 3 minutes while she starts to compute what is happening.
I'm going to turn to her and be like, "Is that lifelike?"
Well, bestie, based off of the size, I'd say that's more death-like.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it would kill you if you tried it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna ask her. What's the deal with these Werther's originals? Do you know why everyone's super fascinated with these?
You're gonna ask that to Neris, or
yeah?
Oh, I don't really know what Werther's are. I'm excited to find out, though.
Are they
Would
rare?
you show me?
So does that mean that they're? I'm gonna go to the candy shop owner and I'm gonna ask, are Werther's original candies rare?
So the person behind the counter is an archfey, so like a dark elf. As you start speaking to them, they kind of come up out of the darkness from behind the desk. A very odd owner of this kind of shop. And as
when I see that it's an elf, I'm going to ask the question again, but in Elvish.
Ho ho ho.
Okay.
Tricky.
Let me see. Okay. So as you start speaking in Elvish, asking about Werther's originals, Neris is going to jump in and say in Elvish, "Yeah, what's the deal with those?"
Oh gosh.
Um, and the dark fae, the dark elf, is going to just like look at you and be nodding and smiling, and then as soon as Neris jumps in, he's just going to be like, well, if you're looking for the originals, the originals are very hard to come by. The other kinds of wervers are pretty commonplace. You can find a lot of them in here if you want. But the originals, oh man, there aren't many of the originals left. They're pretty expensive, as I recall. I might have one or two in the back, but yeah, you'll be hard pressed to find an original.
Okay. Can you show me where the Werthers are?
Just any wervers?
How expensive are the original ones?
I mean, probably cost you 4 or 5 gold pieces for one. Wervers, when they started making the candy, the Wervers company put special things inside the candy.
God.
And it gives you some funny abilities, which is why they're hard to find. It really makes it hard for you to fail at stuff while you're eating it.
Oh, I don't need anything like that. I just need a simple candy.
Oh, we have Werther's secondary and Werther's tertiary.
Which one is your favorite?
Aww.
I like most candies that don't have the letters R or L in them. So gummies are my favorite. We have some big gummies in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna look for the Werther's secondary.
Okay, yeah, secondaries are okay. They're not super expensive. You can get like 20 of them for a silver piece, and what's special about them is that if you eat one, you don't have to eat anything else for the rest of the day. It just fills you up and never lets you down. Make it a Werther's secondary.
Never lets you down.
Never lets me down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't need 20. 10 would be fine.
Okay. Well, that would be 5 copper for 10 of them.
Okay.
And you, Miss Loud One, she says to Neris, and Neris smiles and yeah, I'll take 10, like my bestie. And they make the trade for 5 copper.
I need to figure out how to do this in my inventory. It's really confusing.
Oh, okay. Here, let me show you in Neris's here. So I'm going to go to here and do inventory.
Yeah.
I'm going to manage inventory. And I'm going to add a custom item.
Okay.
Add it to equipment. And so I'm going to, where?
It'll say custom item 1 right there.
Custom item 1. And
And you can
the
change
name,
it.
gosh, how do you spell Werthers?
I think it's ER.
Werthers, I think.
That's what I think it is too.
You have to just click on the front of it and then hit delete. For some reason, if you highlight it, it just disappears.
There's secondary. One CP.
Werther. Yep. Apostrophe S. Ooh, sorry.
I never let you down.
Always keeps you.
It never lets you down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, no.
The candy that fills you up and never you down for good. Okay.
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 So now it's in there.
But how do I take that money out of my inventory?
Oh, so you come up to the currency up here,
Yeah.
and it looks like she didn't put in her
50
gold
gold.
gain. So what
But
you're
when
gonna do
I
is you're gonna say what?
Well, when I tried to do the remove 5 copper, it said I don't have any copper.
You probably don't.
I only have gold.
Okay, so you can do a 10 for 1 exchange. 10 gold equals, or 1 gold equals 10 silver. So subtract 1 gold and add 10 silver, and then add in the remove the 1 silver.
So 9 silver.
Yeah,
And
you
then
should have
5 copper.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, it was for yeah, and then add in 10 copper
Or just 5.
or just 5. Because that's how much it cost.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a hard time. I'm not really good at the maths.
So did you start off with 60 gold? Yeah?
Yep.
So you should have 59 gold, 9 silver, and 5 copper.
Cool. 9 silver.
Yep.
Got this. Don't worry, guys. I can do maths.
I believe you. I don't believe her.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Okay. And then I'll say thank you, and then I'll leave the store.
You're welcome. Come again.
And I'll just
Eris attached to you still.
Okay. I'll put the candy in my backpack.
Okay.
And then, is there a bookstore nearby?
Yeah, directly across the street. We have the Spineless Den, which is a play on the spine of a book. They specialize in magazines, but they do have several other books in the region, or in the area, the aisles.
Okay, I'll go in there and look for their reference book section.
Okay. Doesn't take you very long to find it. Kind of in the back corner is reference. What are you specifically referencing?
So the Kenku are not a race that I'd be familiar with, right?
You can make a history check if you'd like.
Okay. 7.
Okay. The name is familiar, but you're having a lot of difficulty placing the time of era as well as involvement. But you have heard of the name Kenku.
And how much do I know about Dragonborn?
You know just enough to well, with that history check, you know just enough that there is some racial tension in the ranks of the Dragonborn, that there are two main kinds of dragons, or of Dragonborn, and one kind feels itself superior to the other kind to the point of enslavement.
Okay. Do I have any idea of what type war was?
You do not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look for books about the Kenku and Dragonborns.
Okay. You can find well, there aren't any books specifically like, you don't find any like history of the Kenku or history of the Dragonborn anywhere on the shelves. They don't quite have texts that are that academically based. The books that you can find in there are more based on events and a history of a particular event. So unless you know what kind of event you're looking for, it's going to be a little hard to find a text. Dragonborn are relatively new to Tal'Dorei. You've heard of them, but they are kind of in the southeastern side of Wildemount, and until recently you haven't had much of a reason to be concerned about Dragonborn, and neither has anyone else in the region, which is why an immediate reference to them is so lacking.
Okay.
You can try to ask one of the clerks for some help if they
Yeah.
happen to know.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go to a clerk and ask them which books are best references for the history of Kenkus and Dragonborns.
Kenku? Dragonborn? Why do you want to know about them? This human man, he's got big chops of hair coming off of his face. He's wearing a pair of khaki shorts that are just a little too short. Not like Reno 911 short, but more like Safari, Jurassic Park, Australian dude shorts. Yeah, he's got a bit of a drawl to him, but he seems quite excited to have a customer. So, yeah, what do you want to know about them and why?
Why wouldn't you want to know about them?
Hard for me to argue that.
Know about them?
I mean, that's the only reason why I got all these books. I want to learn about stuff too. All right, Kenku Dragonborn. Okay, what particularly are you trying to figure out about them?
Anything that will just explain to me the way that they communicate.
Oh, okay.
And their customs and such.
Customs and communications for the Kenku and the Dragonborn. Well, the Dragonborn, that's going to be a pretty tough manuscript to come by, since we just have the Dragonborn recently in. I can see why you'd be fascinated, given their delegation. That's the word I was looking for, delegation. The delegation that's in town. Fortunately, we don't have too many books about them right now. You might find reference to them in some of the wars during the calamity, but it may not be easy to find something, at least right now. If you like, I can look around for you. And I mean, I'd like to know myself, so I wouldn't hold you to any kind of purchasing agreement if I were to go out and look for something. But it might take me a few days to find one.
That would be great, actually, if you don't mind.
Okay. And what do you you know, as you can tell, my shop here, we specialize more or less in events as opposed to general. What specifically are you trying to find out? You're looking for like um, some of the more local politics, some of the older stuff. What
More
tickles your
local.
fancy? Local. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me see what I can find out. Maybe some of the delegation folks can help me out.
Thank you.
And for
And
the Kenku, yeah, I mean Kenku, they've been around for, gosh, god awful long time. Forgive the pun, but
She's looking up books about kenkus.
Yep. She's like a stalker.
you're around. So.
No, I am. I'm literally following and listening to everything you're saying. It's just creepy. I want to leave this woman.
uh, and yeah, we got. I mean, what do you want to know? You want to know about the calamity and the role that their race played in saving the world? Do you want to know about the aftermath of that? Do you want to know about the expansion and the civilization of the Kenku and Wildmount? Are you looking for something a little bit more recent as far as the current sprawl that's taking place, uh, as has the negative aspects of their lives been chasing them from their homes? What are you looking for?
Yes to all of that.
All of them. Oh my goodness. You and I are going to be good friends. So he walks down in the reference aisle and he picks up 4 or 5 texts for you. And he hands them to you and says, each of these should be a pretty good read. Take you a few days if you're going real hard through them, like I tend to do. I get real hard when I'm reading a book. I mean, hold on, that didn't come out right. I didn't miss. I didn't mean for it to.
I don't know what you were referencing, so it's okay.
Okay, it was just a miss. You know, it doesn't. I'm going to give you a good deal on these books.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, if it'll take you a few days to get through one of them, and if you try to read them all at once, it's probably going to take you a few weeks. But let me see here. Typically, I'd go 2 gold a book, but because I said that, we could do one gold a book. Put you 5 gold pieces for the one, and then if I can find anything about the Dragonborn, any books here in the next couple of days, I'll be happy to send word to wherever it is that you're staying at, and let you know, and then you can come by and purchase it. And I'll have to say that those ones I won't be able to mark down because you're not the first person that's asked about them, but you are the first person that is immediately looking to buy. So I'll give you pick of the litter, so to speak.
Thank you. Kenny, DM, do I know where I'm staying yet?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, have I been here already one night, or did I just barely come in? Like, because I don't know what happened to me immediately before the story started.
You the first night you stayed at the camps along the site here, and you primarily stay there because it was quite cheap and your coin allowance was a little bit lacking. Now that you have quite a bit of money in your pocket, I'd think that you'd want to, you know, upgrade, especially given your given what you're used to. But that is entirely up to you. You can go back over to here, and I think it was 1 silver piece for the night to stay next to a campfire. They didn't have like campsite numbers or anything like that. It was just more or less you pay them a silver, find a spot, a bedroll, open bedroll, and go to sleep. You could let people know there, you suppose, that if someone's looking for you, that
Well, you said to Stephanie, I think that there were hotels over on the east side.
Yeah, there's one in the tavern that you guys just fought at, and then there are some around. I think it was here on the common ward on this that are kind of mediocre inns and motels.
Okay, then I'm going to tell him that I'm going to I plan on staying at the tavern. But if I change that, then I'll let you know.
Okay, and what? Where are my manners? What is your name, Miss?
My name is Ia.
Ia. Is that short for something? Like Ian?
I don't know.
That's one of the strangest things I ever heard, but you know what? I'm not going to argue with it. My name is Bartholomew Grayfield. So if you find anyone that's in need of some literature of any kind, you please send them my way, okay?
You remind me of someone that I care very much about. I will definitely do that.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do with that information, but I'll be sure to send it on to your tavern there, Ia. Any word of me getting in any kind of books about the Dragonborn?
Thank you. Appreciate it. And then I'll leave.
Okay. As you are leaving, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh dear, this is a bad roll for me.
And George, are you trying to be sneaky, or are you?
I'm trying to be sneaky. I don't want to be caught.
I need you to roll a stealth check for me then.
Easy. Here we go. 13.
Oh, I had a 12.
Okay, so as you're leaving, yeah, you don't see anything, but others that are standing close by to Galdrick notice that he has like leaned up against a light post very awkwardly, and to you it just looks like a coat hanging off of it, like a coat rack, and it doesn't trigger in your mind that you're outside, so there's no reason for there to be a coat rack outside. But that's kind of what it looks like, and you just kind of keep moving on. And Galdrick, you heard that she's looking for and has acquired Kenku books, and he's looking for Dragonborn literature, as well as hearing that entire conversation. So anything that you can remember for your speech, you're welcome to.
Cool. I wrote down a lot of words. One of them including the word S-hit. I think that's when she was being followed by the annoying loud one.
There's so many S-hits.
Then I also like the wet. Is that it? It will wet you, have full health or full food all day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then Bartholomew, that was a good one I wrote down. Oh yeah, I got lots of good verbiage.
Okay. And Katie, I'll send you details of the Kenku history.
Great, thank you.
Cool.
So after that, instead of, because I imagine it's late by now, so I will hold off on getting the healing potions and head back to the tavern with Becca, or with Neris.
Okay.
And as I'm walking back, she's still talking?
Yes. Now, though, she's speaking slower and seems to be somewhat fixated on the snake gummy. She's asking all sorts of questions like, why didn't it have eyes? And where was its tail? And what flavor do you think it was? And the kinds of questions that kind of give you the impression that she's very sweet and innocent young woman.
Okay, I'm going to start a conversation with her.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she's still in mid conversation with what she thinks is you. So you can choose how this goes about. She's just okay, and I don't know. It was dark, so maybe it was grape, or I think it was like a dark cherry flavor, or
Nearest,
yeah, yes, yeah.
nearest, I've got I hate to be blunt. I tend to have a hard time communicating with people, but what the hell are you doing with me right now?
We're shopping, bestie. Where are we going next?
Well, what is this, bestie? I'm not familiar very much with that verbiage. What is that, and how did I come to be it so quickly?
Oh, a bestie isn't something that you can really become. It's just something that you are. And the moment I saw you, I knew that you were my bestie.
Is this like a trick?
No, those are for kids.
No.
His face when he said that.
No, this isn't a trick. I mean, at least I don't think it is. I've heard about besties, and up until a few days ago, the closest thing I had to a bestie, was a turtle. That I used to see every now and then.
What?
He's gone though. So I named him Moonflower, because he is so precious and lovely and just swims like the moonshine. It's very pleasant. It really is. But the moment I saw you, I don't know what it was. It was like the moon lit upon your face, and
Are you
just
trying to say that I remind you of your turtle?
no.
That's kind of what it sounds like you're saying right now.
No, the turtle reminds me of you.
And this is a good thing?
Hold on.
Yes? Question mark.
Where's I'm on her page. Where is the
Oh, she's good at deception. Look at her go. Solid 1.
It's a 1. I'm gonna.
Oh no, that's good. Oh shoot.
Shit.
So everything she is saying right now, I mean, unless you can do an insight check to see if you can top that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an insight check.
Okay. What was it?
It was a 4.
Okay, so you believe everything she is telling you right now. Everything.
Well, I've never had a bestie before. Does that mean that you're my bestie?
I would be honored. Oh my goodness. BFFs, besties forever. Okay. I know I said BFF. It should be BBF. I don't know why they call it the other way, but I want to play you a song so bad right now. But I'm going to refrain from it, because I normally charge people, and I don't have a place for people to put money in since we're on the street, and it would just be weird for me to start playing music. So,
yeah. Let's not do that.
Oh my gosh! Okay, bestie, let's go. What are we doing? Let's go. Let's do it.
Well, I'm just really tired. So I'm gonna go back to the tavern and sleep.
Okay, let's go back to the. Do you want me to sing you like a lullaby to help you fall asleep?
I mean, that's not necessary. That's not really in the purview of a what you call a bestie, correct?
Oh, pretty much anything is in the purview of a bestie.
So besties normally sing lullabies to each other as they fall asleep?
I can also braid your hair in the process.
That's normal?
Yeah.
I mean, with my besties, it is. Since you've never had a bestie before.
You
have to believe
braided
her.
the hair of your turtle?
Yeah. I mean, it was just a tail, and I couldn't braid it very much, so I used strands of grass, and I braided it in. He had a really long tail by the time I was done. It was so easy to see him coming.
You're not going to put grass in my hair, though, right?
Do you not want me to?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I like my hair as it is.
Yeah.
So,
So no braiding at all.
no, thank you.
And the lullaby?
Let's save that. You know, I think that this is something that you just kind of like grow into. And I think that we should just not have all of the great things happen at one time. So let's just save the lullaby for a momentous occasion, maybe.
Ia has some serious commitment issues.
I am understanding perfectly right now.
It's not you, it's me.
I don't have the proper song prepared because if I sing you something, it would be generic, and I need to make you a song that is just for you. Your lullaby song, not a lullaby song.
Right.
I understand. I will get to work on your lullaby song, and when I have it ready, I will sing you to your slumber.
Oh, I am so looking forward to it. And then we just go to the hotel, the tavern, and get a room.
Together, a room?
Not
Yeah,
together.
They're besties. They're besties.
Yeah. So as you say separate rooms, you kind of cut off Neris as she's trying to say together, and she's like, oh no, you're right. Yeah, we're both pretty tired. And the hotel clerk says, "Yeah, do you want a themed room or do you just want a normal room?"
Just a normal room.
Okay, that'll just be 1 gold piece for the night. Wait, you said no, I'm sorry. It's 5 silver. 5 silver for the night. And you miss, do you want a themed room? A theme? What kind of theme?
I like turtles.
What in the world?
Well, we have lots of themes. I'm not going to go through the list. There are like 80 of them. What are your interests?
Turtles.
And she says, "Oh, I like learning, and I like books, and I like music, and I like helping people." Okay, that's a lot. We have a room that looks like a study. Big warm fire, lots of books. Ooh, what kinds of books? What are they about? Lots of things. Genres from different aspects of the world, mostly Tal'Dorei. You got romance, we got fiction, we got history.
Tusk
Okay.
Love.
This is before Tusk Love.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I was a little bit excited for a minute.
and she says, "Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I will do the study theme. Thank you so much. What was your name?" And he says, "My name is Griff. Just Griff. My mom used to call me a grief, but I didn't like that, so I changed it. Do you like it?" And she goes, I love your name. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. And he says, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, 1 gold piece for the night." And she says, "Okay," hands him the gold piece. He gives her the key, and she trots up to her room.
Okay.
like that she trots.
So now they both have a room, right? And so they like separated.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
No, what are you gonna
yeah.
do now?
Yeah.
Yeah, your room is on the second floor. It's just like 3 or 4 doors down on the right. Neris steps onto a platform with a rope attached to it above, and it hoists her up at the command of of Griff, the clerk, and it hoists her up in the air, very high, 90 feet or so.
Like in The Greatest Showman with the rope scene with Zendaya and Zac Efron.
Yeah.
From now on.
What in the world?
I was thinking more like those, like if you have a pallet with rope on 4 corners of it, and it's hoisting up like bricks or gold or something. Like one of those. Like if someone lost their balance, they are screwed. But there's no railing on it. Like it's just like just hang on to the ropes. Like it's an obvious thing. And as it's going up, she's on there with a couple of other people going up, and she's not really paying attention. And a couple of times, she almost walks off the edge, and makes it like start to wobble and stuff in the air. And the people on there freak out and yell at her, and she just smiles and I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they've gone to their separate rooms. El Creepo, what would you like to do?
I would also like to get a room, but I want my room not so much close to Ia anymore, because I am now terrified of her because she bought books about me, about my upbringing.
Okay.
So I would like to go up to the room master guy, the hotel honor guy, and I've got some things I want to say to him.
Yes, Master Kenku, what can I do for you?
I love your name. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I hate to be blunt. I have a hard time communicating. We are shopping. 1 gold. I'll take local. S-hit.
You definitely live up to your name, don't you, little one?
I need some air.
Okay.
Based off the size, it's more like death-like.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Do you?
Oh my gosh.
We do rooms right here.
I would be honored.
Room? You want a room? Okay.
I'm just really tired and sleepy.
Okay. We have themed rooms for 1 gold, or we have just typical rooms for 5 silver.
Oh, thank you. 1 gold piece for the night.
Okay, a themed room. Are you looking for a Kenku themed room?
I think it was grape.
A fruit, like an orchard. Are you looking for like a winery sort of setting?
Can you show me?
I could. It's just so far.
I guess. Such is life.
Hold on. Yeah, just wait. Wait here.
I'm going to fart.
And he turns to like walk away, and as soon as you say that, he like double takes at you, and then you can see him remember something, and he turns and he grabs someone from the back.
What is that?
He grabs someone from the back to come out and watch the front while he takes you up on the lift to the wine room, the wine tasting room. And when he opens the door, you can see that it's a little bit larger, and the reason for it is that there's actually some soil in here, along with several small rows of vines with grapes on them that come with the cost of the room. There are a couple of bottles of wine that are also included, and the bedding for the area is like a stack of hay, but it's very soft hay, very, very comfortable, and gives you the impression that you're sleeping on puppy dog ears.
Aw, puppy dog ears. That's
So
not
he
what I say.
points around and goes, "This is the room. It is meant to give more of a rustic, outdoorsy feel to it, and you can have as many grapes and as much wine as you would like. That is currently in the room. We don't restock it until you leave. So pace yourself."
The moment I
this-
saw you, I would be honored.
Is this agreeable then? And he holds out one hand to see what you do.
Thank you. And I give him a gold piece.
He takes it and says, "You're welcome," and then hands you the key and turns around and walks away. Kind of at a brisker pace. Not that he's trying to get away from you, but more that the person he left in charge isn't a good person to leave in charge. And so he's trying to get back to his desk before someone messes something up. Okay. Hammond. Alphonse.
How much longer are you hoping for this?
For
tonight? It'll just determine what I do next.
It is up to y'all. I was thinking we were going to get done around 9, which is in like 10 minutes, or we can keep going if you all would like.
I can go for another 10.
Okay.
Well, I feel like it's going to take longer than 10.
What are you looking to do?
So, as I have gone through my journey of life, I'm still trying to find out where my family is, and I do speak a different language, and I may or may not have overheard this different language and want to kind of talk to them about it and see if they know anything
Okay.
in the tavern.
Okay. You talking about your third language there?
The language of hell.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you heard someone speaking Abyssal, I believe it was.
Is that it? I don't know where my languages are. I was reading the sheet.
Doesn't say that that's one of your languages, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it says over time I found. Oh, okay. They were abyssal. Through additional sneaking and learning, you picked up on the language of hell. So it's abyssal. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah, we should.
I should add that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Language. Nope.
Unless you're not ready for this type
Yeah,
of...
no, we can do that. So you overheard some commands being barked out in Abyssal before the whole fight took place and afterwards, and you kind of get the direction that it came from, and it's toward the back, kind of in a employees only section of the house. There is like a door. It's not locked by any means. It's almost like a saloon door that's blocking the way. You're welcome to try to go through it if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to go through it. Okay.
You're gonna do so stealthily, or?
Well, I've got elven shoes, so it doesn't really matter. I'm always stealth, right?
Well, your elven shoes make it so that your feet
Okay.
steps are silent, but like if you push on a door that's creaky,
then it'll.
It's gonna make noise, you know.
Yeah, let's do it stealthily.
Okay.
Because I'm not supposed to be back there, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check with advantage for me.
That was a natural 20 plus 3.
Okay. So you anyone who was looking in your direction, you pull like a full-on Mission Impossible Ethan Hunt, people walk past, you move where somehow you disappear. You're a massive person. You're 6'6", like 450 pounds of just towering muscle in a cloak. And someone walks by, breaking visual, and you're just gone. You get to the back room area. The door it moves, but no one seems to really notice why it moved. It could have been the wind. It could have been pressure from a door somewhere else in the establishment opening and closing. No one really pays any mind to it, and it doesn't really concern anyone. You get in the back and you see cages, lots of cages with a bunch of the little creatures that you were fighting in them, and one guy who's kind of corralling them and throwing bits of necrotic flesh in through the cage openings at the beasts inside, feeding them, and he's saying things out in Abyssal to them as he's feeding them, things like don't piss me off or you'll be next. Don't you dare give me that stink eye. I will break you in half and drain your innards and feed you to the rest of them. Oh, Millie, I could not be mad at you at all. You are my favorite. And as he's saying this, what are you doing?
I'm gonna just observe, look around the room, see if I can see anything else.
Yeah, I mean, in the back there's like a big, long wooden table that looks like it could be used for some sort of butchering. But there's also a plate of food on it, so you're not entirely certain if the food was part of the butchering or if it's like this guy's dinner that he hasn't finished, or maybe he has finished and it's just slid it to the side. There are some wooden chests with metal padlocks against one wall, and then you have some more doors that lead further back into the darkness of the back room of the tavern.
Okay, I don't want to get too crazy and look back there, so I'll just I guess sheepishly say, "Hey, man, what's going on back here?" To more or less be okay if I'm kicked out, but I hear he's speaking Abyssal, so I want to see where he learned that.
Okay, and are you saying this to him in Abyssal?
Nope, I don't want him to know that I know Abyssal.
Okay.
Understand it. I can well, he'll think I recognize it, but I really understand it and can speak it.
Okay. So as you say this, as you speak up, all the creatures now notice that you're there, and they start barking at you in Abyssal, and they're saying things like shit for brains, like bastard, son of a bitch, bastard, son of a bitch. And the guy,
I wish I was listening to this. Gosh dang it!
the guy turns around and looks at you and goes, "You're not supposed to be back here. Oh, hold on, Millie, hold on." And you hear the one that he's talking to look at you and say, "Bitch, bitch, bitch." He looks at everyone and just says, "Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!" And he kicks one of their cages, and they all stop and they start chittering to themselves. And yeah, okay, what? You're not supposed to be back here. What are you doing?
I thought I heard some commotion, so I thought I'd come back here and see what was going on and see what you were what you were saying. I think I recognize that.
You think you recognize it, do you? You think you recognize it, and then he says something in Abyssal to you that's approximately equivalent to dumbass. And says, did you understand that? Did you understand that, did you?
No.
Okay, roll a deception check for me.
Dang it.
No?
Ooh.
Question mark?
2.
Where did George go?
He literally
Geo
chatted
left.
it. Maybe if you were paying attention.
Oh. I was paying attention.
He chatted it. He said he had to go. What did you roll?
A 2.
Okay.
Oh, there's chats in these?
Yeah. Over on the bottom right.
There's a little message bubble next to the people.
That's adorable.
So you say no, but he like cocks an eyebrow at you and right, okay. What do you want? Why are you back here?
Where did you learn Abyssal?
So you do recognize the language, okay. I learned Abyssal in my travels. I used to do this kind of thing on the road with a lot of gypsies and tieflings and circuses of sorts. And along the way, I found out that if I learned a little bit of language from everyone, I could blend in, so to speak. And turns out that being able to speak Abyssal and negotiate with some of the less esteemed people of our world, that I could, make some profit for myself. So, yeah, that's why I speak Abyssal. What about you?
All right,
What do you know about Abyssal? Why do you understand it?
I've picked it up over the years, just being in and out all around, and it's suited me well. I've been able to make some good friends from it, if you will.
You
Quote
made
unquote friends.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, no.
you don't make
no.
friends with, outside of Millie, of course. Millie, your gal.
Yo, gal.
Yo, gal.
And as he says this, the Millie looks up at him and says, "Fat ass! Fat ass!" and just keeps screaming at him. Oh, Millie, stop it. We have pet names for each other. It's okay. It's no big deal.
This is the pet name.
Okay. Well, everything's under control, as you can see back here. There's really no need for concern. We use these things for the contest that we have, and they're locked away, so we're good. Thank you for checking.
Okay, mate. I'm gonna catch you later. I'm gonna head out now, and you and Millie, you have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you. And you hear Millie speak up. Fat ass. Shit for brains. Fat ass. Shit for brains.
Love you too.
And he turns around and just addresses Millie and starts throwing out more necrotic flesh. So, no, come on, Millie, don't be like that. He wasn't that bad. He was big, but he wasn't that bad. And as you're leaving, all the other ones chirp in as well. And bitch, bastard, bitch, motherfucker, bitch, bastard.
I'll graciously get a room for the night as well.
Okay. What kind of room would you like? Are you looking for a themed room or just a normal one?
Just a normal one.
Okay. That'll be 5 silver.
You got it, dude.
So hands you a key, indicates you're going to be in room 9, down the 3rd floor, 5th door on the right.
Do I need to remember that?
No. I mean, not unless like you suffer a severe blow to the head, leave all your stuff in your room, and then try to remember later what room you're in. But even then, we can just do, you know, ambiguous terms.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, I've got some info for you guys for next time as we're playing. I saw some fun stuff.
Oh.
Well,
That's
as everyone turns in for the night, we'll end tonight's session there. And go ahead and take a long rest. We can make sure that we do that at the beginning of next turn as well, just to make sure that everyone has done it. Or at the beginning of next session.
Do we have to do something specific?
Yeah, in the app here, there's this campfire. And if you click on it, you can see long rest.
Oh.
And it'll reset your maximum HP during the long rest. Go ahead and make sure that's checked.
Okay.
And then after you take a long rest, all of your abilities and such will be reset.
Got it.
And do this for Neris.
I have a new best friend, you guys.
In real life?
Bestie in the game.
I've now got to send Becca all the stuff that I said. And
I
hope she
sent
doesn't
her a
beat me.
text being like, I remind you of your girl.
And I'll hope she doesn't kill me for what I said.
Creative liberties.
Yeah. Okay. And the next time that we'll be playing, y'all, will be after the new year.
Aw, boo.
Just for holiday stuff. We're probably going to be looking at the 7th of January. If that,
I'm going to be sick that day.
Okay. It's okay. You saw what I did with Neris. I can do the same with Alphonse. It's totally fine.
So Bartholomew's last name really quick, what was it?
Grayfield.
Yeah, you got to remember that, huh?
Heck yeah, I do. He's my friend. He's my real friend.
Not your
Wow.
bestie.